We do have some breaking news to get to overseas. A 5.9
Have you paid attention to what's going on lately?
magnitude earthquake in New
I
Zealand
mean,
this morning.
actually
It's
paid
triggered a tsunami
attention.
advisory. A lot of people to get higher ground. Marcus Moore is tracking
Why?
the very latest developments. Marcus, what do you know?
Well, Stephanie, you know,
Because why would you?
The world keeps shaking under my feet. Sirens crying through the city streets. Every headline cuts like broken glass. And I keep praying that this storm will pass. If the sky comes falling down, if the fire takes us down, I'll still reach for who we are with a candle in the dark.
Phone lick, cold sweat, woke up to red warning. Screens blink, feet sink, world crack by morning. Ground split, town split, dust where the doors been. Mom screams, walls leans, kids in the flooring. Sirens harmonizing with Christ through the static. Concrete folded up like creeks in the attic. Yeah, timeline matic, every swipe more tragic. God selling mattresses like it's massive damage. Well, that's sick, ain't it? Pain turn to entertainment. Clickbait caskets with a sponsored arrangement. They say stay patient, a delay translation. Red tape strangling the whole population. Who's that spotless? Voice confidence polished. More after sports after the whole block's demolished. Anchor stuck in numbers like scores on a scoreboard. But every little digit got a mother that it mourns for. Earth got a pulse, but the monitor be stalling. Fault lines right with the prophets be calling. Skies turning charcoal, rain tastes metallic. Hope is in the rebel with the flashlight and panic. I'm doom scroll, drunk, thumb numb, soul aching. I'm watching all these strangers while my floor starts shaking. Guilt hits different when the comfort is privilege. Prayers feel small when the whole map is injured. Whole cities vanishing and trend for a minute when the grief gets packaged in its hold with a snippet. If they hashtag a heartbreak, they post and forget it. And the earth screams loud when we mute and we get it. And I write till the pen shakes and bends from the pressure. Each bar cracking in, measuring in the terror of a plane at a passport across every border. First flight in the night with the evening recorder. We call it disaster when man ain't involved, but the road shows old when the pavement dissolves. Slow aid, low funds, old greed, no trust. Same storm hits, but a port catching dust. Every aftershock knocks at the heart like it's dead. Every rescue dog digs through a life that's half lived. I ain't preaching to you, I'm just pleading how it is. The world's offbeat, clench your teeth, what it is.
tsunami advisory.
Maps flash crimson, every country looks wounded. Sirens sing hymns while the silence got muted. Drone shots glide like the skies on tourism. Turning paint panoramic for public consumption. Aid trucks late while blame gets shifted. Same old cracks where the budget's missing. They call it coverage, but the wound is vivid. The whole world's watching, so tell me who's winning.
If the sky comes falling down, if the fire takes us down, I'll still reach for who we are. The world keeps shaking under my feet. Sirens crying through the city streets. Every headline cuts like broken glass. And I keep praying that this storm will pass. If the sky comes falling down, if the fire takes us down, I'll still reach for who we are with a candle in the dark.
Back to the war room while suits cold lightning. Young troops shipped where the old men are writing. Peace talks whisper while the war room is heightening. Handshakes pose as the missiles keep flying. Ceasefires come with a timer and a fine print. Terms may include getting bombed by assignment. That joke hurts, truth works like a knife twist. Start punchline with a blood red license. Straightforward tankers, trade lanes tightening. Oil jumps higher when drone flames brighten. Markets get nervous with rich nerds frightened. Poor people pay when the gas pumps bite them. That's not peace, just a threat in a necktie. Chessboard soaked in the crude under red skies. Suits stay calm with the fleet on standby. Smile for the camera while the back channels catch fire. Leaders play chicken with apocalypse engines. They call every spark strategic intentions. Pride with the podium, flags for extensions. Playground echoes with nuclear dimensions. Media edits all the smoke into segments. 5 quick facts why the kid loses bedrooms. Number 1 fact that they tuck in the back is somebody's son won't return from the wreckage. Ukraine is still bleeding, Gaza's still grieving, Sudan is still starving while the land starts leaving, Myanmar screaming, Yemen still seething. Same black smoke from a different region. I ain't picking teams like pain is a ball game. Grief has no jersey, blood has the same stain. Same little shoes blow down by the same doorway. And same dad staring at the dust in the hallway. Propaganda dances with captions and graphics, turning ash into arguments and facts into factions. Truth getting buried in tribal reactions. Lies wearing suits and they march like assassins. Satellites reading every plate on the freeway. Still can't locate compassion these days. $1 billion missiles, penny store mercies. That math don't math unless profit is thirsty. We're online angry, it takes but a truckload. Then back to the brunch where the whole front combust slow. I'm guilty too, that confession is ugly. I watched it all happen and texted you love me. You slept in the bed and the sky crushes others. That line lands heavy when the victims are mothers. So if I sound mad, that's the sound of a witness. I'm tired of this business and televised sickness. And history repeats with a faster transmission. Mad at the symptoms, addicted to the system.
If the sky comes falling down, if the fire takes us down, I'll still reach for who we are. The candle in the dark.
Candle in the darkness is more than a soft phrase. Hope is a riot with a scar on a skull blade. Love ain't weakness, love is hard like a hard blade. Cutting through the fear with the whole world off stage. I don't need a slogan from podium salesmen. Hands in the rubble, not polished statements. Truth with a spine, not broadcast facelift. The peace that arrives before war gets famous. Sing through the sirens, scream through the static. Dance on the fault line, dreams through the panic. If Earth is wounded, then people are bandaged. We ain't dead yet, we're just badly damaged.
The world keeps shaking under my feet. Sirens crying through the city streets. Every headline cuts like broken glass. And I keep praying that this storm will pass.
If the sky comes falling down, if the fire takes us down, I'll still reach for who we are. With a candle in the dark.
Cut to the courtroom, cameras catch a cold truth. Suits with objections while pain's in the front pew. One shot echoes when the whole web explodes too. Fraps get fractured by the side that they're sold to. Alleged text red, head turns breath held. Red dots, rooftops, timeline, shell smells. DNA claims, video frames, courtroom bells. Justice wears blindfolds, but the feed still sells. Every clip gets clipped till the context is missing. Everybody's a judge with a thumb and opinion. Half want vengeance, half want acquittal. Truth in the middle, getting crushed by the symbols. That's sickness, murder turns into merchandise. Grief gets franchised, rage gets verified. Blue check, bloodlust, timelines terrified. Everybody posts praise, every load's paradise. Shooting in schools, in stores, in churches. Same old candles, same press conferences. Thoughts and prayers with the sponsor beneath it. If words fixed wounds, we'd be overachieving. Kids learn lockdown before long division. Backpacks heavy with trauma permission. Teachers play shields in a war they ain't enlisting. Chalk dust mixed with ballistic statistics. News van pulls up, cash checks off of victims, turns blood into business. Mom falls down while the lenses keep counting. Anchors say senseless and sense gets drowned in. Panels of people paid well to keep shouting. Politicians pivot with polished precisions. Turn dead children into brand position missions. One side screams, the other side hardens its vision. Same blood dries while they argue definitions. We got more hot takes than safe exits. More hashtags than hands where the wreck is. More think pieces than peace in the trenches. More fences built in bridges for repentance. Everybody armed and defenseless. With a phone and a fury, courtroom public opinion don't need a jury. Evidence leaking and outrage and hurries. Yeah, reasons get buried where the rumors get sturdy. Lies everywhere, but then you never heard me.
Not listening.
They call it breaking news, I call it breaking spirits. Everybody hears it, but nobody really hears it. Dreams turn silent when the next trend nears it. Pain gets archived when the algorithm clears it. Kirk in the headlines, trial keeps spinning. Cameras in the courtroom while the country keeps splitting. Guilty or not, see the bigger admission. We're all addicted to political ignition.
If the sky